Thanks, Goose. Well, now I know a bit more about Naruto, why don't we have a look at his latest game?
Found them!
Oh, awesome, Darren. Thanks so much.
Darren, is this supposed to be my headband?
I had to make yours.
Yes, I can see that.
Do you want me to help you put it on?
No, it's fine. Right, well, it seems the world can't get enough of Naruto games. And you know what, guys? I'm starting to see why. The latest is called Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. The fourth great ninja war now begins!
Then I hereby declare war on you all.
My turn. Firestorm. Fireball.
Just like the last Storm game, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 is a fighting game at its core, with some RPG trimmings on the side.
The game begins with a flashback, a massive attack by the Ninetales on Konoha. This spectacular fight sequence introduces you to the game's villain, a masked man claiming to be Madara Uchiha. In actual fact, he is...
Whoa, Darren, spoiler alert!
Joe, I ran my risk analysis of whether this fact is indeed a spoiler and discovered that it is not. Naruto games are made for Naruto fans who would most likely already be familiar with this story. But as I can tell you are precious about spoilers, I will withhold any further story information.
I should think so.
Most of the gameplay is actually watching dialogue play out, but this isn't a bad thing. This Naruto game hits all the right notes. You get a sense that this ultimate storm is brewing right from the start, and after a bit of tedious RPGing about it, you start delving deeper into the story.
Ah, yes, the war. Along with his pay-for-hire mercenary army, Madara is collecting tailed beasts so he can project his eye onto the moon and control the entire world. You see, Madara wants to remake the 10 Tails.
Spoilers, Barjo!
Oh yeah, that is a bit, Darren. Sorry, I just got excited because it's all quite involved and I don't quite understand what's going on. It's all a bit weird and sometimes it can get very weird.
Shinobi, we endure. Shinobi, suppressing our sobs.
But even so, I found myself getting quite caught up in it all, Hex, especially the story between Sasuke and Naruto. There is so much going on between these two characters who are best friends but always in competition with each other. And that makes for some exciting and emotive conflicts.
Our roles could have been reversed.
As we saw with Goose's extra life earlier in the show, their relationship is very complicated. In fact, you can see so much of that come out in this very exciting fight.
Yeah, that fight had some beautiful moments. Not just in the way the animations slot into the fight, but also how it flashbacks in the middle of combat, but you're still fighting.
You think a guy who can't even save one friend could ever become Hokage? Do you, Sasuke?
Naruto and the cast of characters are all very good at getting you excited about the fights too. The pre and post dialogue is always so intense, and I love sitting back and trying to work out what it is they're actually talking about.
We should talk about the combat. Each character has the same set of combos and moves, but they look different depending on whom you fight. This means you can fight with a lot of characters without having to learn individual moves for all of them. Having said that, the tutorial is just text boxes you have to ferret out of the menu, so some spawnlings might struggle, especially using your chakra in battle. My best advice is to use the left trigger as much as you can to evade attacks, and then start attacking from behind.
Yeah, I just found that the controls weren't that intuitive, but each character's moves are just so spectacular I couldn't wait to try someone new. There are some good boss fights, and you even get to hack and slash your way through some rather useless goons.
There are a few tweaks to the combat, including an awakening mode, which lets you bargain with your chakra. You can also call in support on occasion, but timing is key. But more interestingly, at times you are now faced with an ultimate decision, where you can either pick the legend or hero path, with one being more difficult than the other. This then appears to affect the order of events that play out, and it's a very welcome addition, especially for fans who know the story back to front.
I like the way they've set up the choice menu too, so that you can hear the internal thoughts of the characters as you lean one way or the other.
You're naive, Naruto.
This Naruto also has the biggest cast of the series yet, with something like over 80 playable characters you can unlock and battle out in multiplayer. But what I like most about this Naruto is just how serious everything gets. You get the sense that the stakes are really high.
Yeah, and so much of that dialogue is about honor and betrayal and friendship, which brings up some intense, heated debates. Look, I think this is a really solid game, but it could just be one for the fans, so I'm giving it 7.
Yeah, I don't think I'll see it through right to the end because there is so much stuff to watch and sit through, but I had a really good time, so I'm going to give it 7.5.